Man, but I'm glad that you noticed. I'ma keep it real, I ain't never been bogus. I'ma find a way even when I'm at the lowest. The storm go away, but the sun's still glowing. Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. We all live and we die. What you leaving this earth with? Don't crease now.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, Lance Lynn.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Good contact guy, good defender. Good eye right there. Lynn, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a slider.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
The wind and the pitch. And downstairs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a...
Well, we'll hold that thought, as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. We're midway in inning number 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Welcome back. And on the hill today, Jose Quintana. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Mookie Betts blasts one out, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations, because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. The 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Strike two.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ball one there.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Got him swinging. One away. The batter now will be Will Smith. In the air to left, down the line. Mendick settles under it. And there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. And a foul ball. And the pitch. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
JD Martinez stands in. In the air, left field. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Chris Taylor now fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt, blocked. In plenty of time to first. Taylor out on the play. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that one is in for a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 0-2 now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Taylor raging back towards the wall. And that one is going to go. So he just clears the wall, and we are starting over. It's 1-1. Base is empty, one away. And stepping in for New York, Brett Baty. And that's in there for strike one. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Tied up here in the early going. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out looking.
Well, caught him looking on that 4th pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. And a strike.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Here's Starling Marte, and that's a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Lynn with a throw over. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. And there's a ball. Just off the outside edge. Baden on second. Narvaez on at first with 2 down.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Out to center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the Mets get even on this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes. And a count 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for LA, James Outman. Swings through that. And a swing and a miss.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. 1 gone, runner at first. Miguel Rojas at the plate. That one hit to right. Marte hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. He hit a leadoff homer in the bottom of the first. Step off throw to first, and he's back in standing. That one missed.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. The 1-1. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the game. It's 3-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Now fly ball to right center. Nimmo running hard to get it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And now the lefty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Soft contact in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Lynn back to work. That's a little bit low.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Taylor makes the catch, and there's 1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. First time up was a pop out. Lynn checks over to first, and he's back. First offering, and it just misses. Nimmo, in his 7th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the 3rd out. Mets strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the bottom of the third, and now it's Max Muncy. And a pitch. And he chases that one below the zone. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. On the ground. Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here is J.D. Martinez. Doubled in his first AB. Swung on, belted. Nimmo going back some more, hits the fence. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And up next for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1. And that one hammered. Nimmo going back on this one. Back some more. And he brings it into the warning track. Here's Kike Hernandez. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Second and third here. 1 away. That one ripped. And it's gone. Kike Hernandez takes him deep. And they tack on 3. It's 6-1.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the left shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now James Outman. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him swinging.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Makes the catch, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. New inning getting started. Leading off, Francisco Alvarez. And a pitch. There's a strike. Just missed. That misses. 2-1. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Here comes a 3-2. And he grounds one to the right side. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Brett Baty up now for the Mets. First pitch just misses. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And now 2 balls and a strike. To third, Muncy. Gathers and throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. So up next for New York, Danny Mendick. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the corner for a strike. Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Mookie Betts. And the pitch. And a good eye there.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. And a big swing and a miss. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Slapped foul. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it, though, 6-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for New York, Omar Narvaez. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Marte batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next offering misses, and a count 1-2. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Lindor in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. They trail it 6-1. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Tylor Megill.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Nice grab on the run. And a quick out, number one.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Martinez in the box now. No balls and a strike. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two gone now.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. There's a strike. McNeil in his fifth season, a career batting average over 300, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
One strike.
Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Smash to the left side. Rojas with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now, Pete Alonso.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering misses the mark. Alonso, a former home run derby champ, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Right-hander kicks, deals. This one high in the air to left center. Outman drifts towards it. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. Now here is Enrique Hernandez.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder,
McGill back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Now time called at the plate. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. James Outman getting ready to hit. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Miguel Rojas will hit next. Foul ball there. McGill, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. There's the strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the dirt. Tossed to Narvaez. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Offense held in check there. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets 1. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. There's the strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Brett Baty now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Danny Mendick. And ball 1. Alvarez leads off first with one away. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And a base hit right there. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Lynn with a throw over. Omar Narvaez at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Starling Marte up to hit. And here comes the Dodgers manager. Pitching change coming. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Next one misses. Ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and third, one down. That's inside. Ground ball could be two. Slings to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets 2. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start for the leadoff knock. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Marte ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Ripped, but it curls foul. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here comes Max Muncy. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Kicks and deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Betts around second, headed for third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
J.D. Martinez stands in, and the first pitch misses for ball one. Betts at third, Muncy at first, 2 out of the inning. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
McNeil stands in now and watches strike one. Ball one there. Kershaw fires. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Hernandez raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And there's a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Throws to first, and that is that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And now Chris Taylor. And the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Marte makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the right fielder, Enrique Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And fouled off. Righty delivers. Line drive. Snags it for the second out. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got it by him for the K. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Pete Alonso. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. Kershaw measures 6 feet 4 inches. 35 years old. Of course, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Got him. Now one gone in the ninth.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Pitch misses outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Out towards right center field. Hernandez has it sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down. And next for the Mets, Brett Baty. First pitch just misses. That one fouled off. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Down to their final strike. Up the middle. Betts. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers get it done at home, taking games 1 and 2 of the series.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once the series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
Your final 6-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.